tell us the source of the free SHS and communicate to us how he used huge monies to transfer a merit plan from Takoradi to Kumasi. And also the reliefs, no say on no expectation. And it say Nana Dankwah Kufuado embetraying loans ahodo said ye etien nafi on check kwan of faswa onye sika and I say or the running free SHS nafi one side and sika kesia or they transfer merit plan from Takoradi to Kumasi no and also omu ho akonta say kabis edia or they abrain and anope and no say for outgoing president I don't have much for him, but to thank him for how far he has brought the nation. I know he will sit back and reflect on the nation's economy, wishing him all the best in his retirement. We Emmanuel Dankwah and Oduwe Abraham and Anope. Good morning. You are loud and clear here inside Asante Mampo in Kwanta at Asofu Jemfi Drugstore. Kobe Bryant. Nado and his government is the best government. Okay. Or also Adrian Chra. What they are bringing Anope. Evangelist Abel Kankam Bwedu. Yeta Efro teacher Bonti. Or Asante Achim of us. Good morning, Kyodi. His Excellency President Nado Dankwah will give the clear state of this nation as it is. So what is the clear state of this nation? Who ensem ena yebusa ene anope na yaka ho ensem. Yabeko Parliament House na fe yakwa akohwe enra womra the finance minister ebomoding edi mini budget no edi etudwa no saying ena wo presenting no ene eniema ekọ ho say e ready a yabeko na fe yakwa akohwe ho ensem na yaka no ene anope medican edi breakdown no edi abremo said it say 68.13 billion Ghana cedis. And in the first quarter of 2025, Ghana ebe here na afi yede abo omeho ebra na de ewo enso enno enti yebehwe eho ensem enso ewo ha na yedi enkomo ede afa ho medikai ede tudwama mesan ensiso bio na afi yahwe say finance minister de no aye ready na afi yaka ho ensem ewo ha mini budget say ena etiem 2.3 billion Ghana cedis NNA arrears for clearance eno ewo ho yade eho ensem no beba afi the government also allocated 2.34 billion in the 2024 mini budget for allowance arrears clearance eno ebe settle outstanding financial obligations now assign at the confidence abaye contractor from omo eye adwuma contractor hodo any suppliers ahodo trainees ahodo any womo enko ne bani nyina no womo enso eho enkomo ewo eye budget ni mu a na chese 2.34 billion Ghana cedis and abayin at the Koyeda settlement no afi 20.69 billion and so omo edi atoho say a interest payment for the first quarter of 2025 no and so cover a energy sector levy account eslano and afi independent power producers IPPS no so almost so edi enom and afi yabesan ahwe say parliament so omasa approve an academic 2023-2025 mini budget no yeah 68.13 billion Ghana cedis na uchechemu a eno eboama aban adwumadi for the first quarter of 2025 no etimi akoso na same and projected revenue and grants for the 3 months period 42.58 billion Ghana cedis projected total revenue just say the first quarter no sika Ghana betimi enya and afei grants ahodo for the 3 months no oma project say betimi do 42.54 billion Ghana cedis or they call GDP anymore represented 3.5% of the GDP gross domestic product na just said the and so on expenditure plan for the 2025 as part of the adventure in advance of the appropriation measure we and summer and also the Ababetuya approval no about joint committee on budget and finance no wamo etnase na omo hwe se enema nyina enso atotomu a na de etie enso enono na yenko yanim na afi yenhwe se de ensem no etia expenditure highlight no sei ena etie compensation of employees menim se sitak for de nka ho dia 16 billion 462 million 828,490 nano a compensation of employees 16 billion 462 million 828,490 of a use of goods and services a 3 billion 123 million 221,787 interest payment and also a year si ho ye bebaba ho a 20 billion 691 million 523,500 subsidies a 45 million 507,080 a grant to other government units a 9 billion 193 million 773,211 social benefits a 234 million 703,983 afeko other expenditure a 9 billion 463,000 million 817,454 after capital expenditure a 5 billion 293 million 248,493 after total expenditure a 64 million 508 million 623,999 arrears clearance a 2 billion 343 million 505,925 amortization a 1 billion 280 million 544 million 1,603 and afi expenditure and advance of appropriation okay kaboma na chese akwakodu 68 billion 134 million 674,527 na chese first quarter yanko na afi yanko hwe de course enso ewo parliament no.
No country. I will now put the question if there's no contribution. So all those in favor, that motion listed 14. No. Honorable members, the ayes have.
Okay, we a Parliament House of Ghana. Yami Aduma, and after the State of the Nations address by His Excellency Nana Dankwah Akufo-Addo and other Niamombeyeno, they will rise na afe Yami Aduma on the 6th of January 2025. Omasa a reconvene enyumreno na afe Jumedia Akano wamo edi atoaso na afe the next parliament no ya esha enoso in na de enoso ekoso enom ya eta ekoso enso ewo parliament house na de etie kakra enso enono we say Nanado God richly bless and guide you in the years ahead from Ejofori Dominance Bekwai Asante and also the our kind. Kelly, please, what will you want Afenyo Markins to say when he was a minority leader? Now he's a minority leader. He will not say that my expectation of Nanado is to say is posterity will judge Ghanaians from Prince. Okay, Prince so edia what they are praying and so and check. I could incomo any sitak for ebedi and komo ewaha na fe yahwe say the almost sign Eddie woman Nadia no assign a good form. Obani Akwaba.
Kiodi, Mijoso.
Now who you dear?
Yamiado.
Yading Yamiasi.
Official pass.
I think come back to you. I think say na Majai. Anamwa.
Oh, Yeguso.
Muguso. I think say na Yeguso. Na ye said the ATM and so okay. Yabako Kessben University answer. Na afe yakwa kodi enkomo na yahwe se say na enrollment in Cronibano and so echo resource about we Kessben University. Na yahwe said na yahwe sisi tax so de no ho yabehwe at appropriate time. Na yahwe they say am resource no saba. They say masha say nya course.
Ebadodo.
But hinti we say dey na aka kire omo ani o ma pass out na om resource aba no. I mean ti o.
Mati. Mamenchia Chancellor Esquire Mr. Stephen Boatin.
Okay.
Na me man no official pan so.
Okay.
Na menchia academic council team no. Awon ade so nko a omaye. De bia omoye na amasa nso aye biem.
Okay.
Yes BBC na ne ye mu.
That's right.
Resource na ba ye no. Dodo na twaye. But enye dodo na so ne twaye. Na Kessben University enhye ye wo ho ne say so wunya A1 to E8 and that's all home so beba Kessben University. Now baba be a diploma in either business administration and I say diploma in information technology and I say diploma in media and communication and we be main campus e work contingency main campus na work contingency na ho na we be ko ti say unya diploma E8 e wo resource ma enka echi ma okrampo Kessben University ye bia ya apona ma sebra never 12 school so enya afi na mama bi be ka se kwaha kosua we kwaha koye we there be se school na na obotaye a pese wo ye nko ade a Kessben University e bia ya apona to ha ma sebra ke wo de nye we nko so wonya A1 to C6 so a betima degree programs ni nyina enso bi Kessben University College so wonya A1 to C6 a obetimi aba Kessben University College programs ni be one BSc Business Administration option A accounting banking and finance human resource management and marketing your BSc information and communication technology and your BA media and communication and we in a diploma the mabobo senior bit master in a diploma
okay
Kiodi and at the SC agent ha Ghana ha nyina a new programs near the aba no your BSc nursing BSc midwifery your BSc computer science with entrepreneurship and then I am say babe computer science no na wa wo san so bo ho ban wo adwuma pese wonye mu ntino wo ye computer science no adwuma pese wonye no na wo san so usua account nti se wo ye we a wo betimi asan so aye adwuma a pese onfa computer science
no kwanso na mo yes am
yen kwanso na yes
se mo che computer science no
na de entrepreneurship
asa atato
aka ho
na che se usua computer na afi usua adwuma so
no kre
upie ya na che se ko adwuma okay
ene wo BA politics and international relations
okay
your public administration and leadership studies. Any programs are aba ye no foforo kra.
We new ones.
New programs are shall say January.
Okay.
Ye shall say bon the rule from last year. And ye 2025 we same. Okay. So register number in 0501
63
73 83. A WhatsApp line to say resource no how betimi dey send a WhatsApp. Na the person when you know what the account so qualifier you be more na more about city campus and I say main campus na ho enyoma and I say share account you know why account and I so bet me so afre 0264 170 475 0264 170 475 Kodi yes so flexible payment schedule small BBI so over school Kessben University see enye sikana ye jono and you say education for development into oba no brabe ginim die no into oba you are doing fees kana ba betwen because your teacher fees ni mu nkakran ma wa mami o papa na say one oba obetime twa ne kakran ho nkyerw to Kessben University they see education for development ntinye sikana oba betwen no ene ani wo so na emom nim die na oba beje na odi aboa o man ne daache no ene na hu hia ye and like you say private university there okwaya na adwuma ho odin me am tia say am living testimony I was part of the
because and am for extra enyi
no cray
o ye adansidi
no cray
say
me wie Kessben University
o wie Kessben University
and am san so ye adwuma Kessben University
and asa ye adwuma ho a
say am principal administrator of city campus
ai o wie Kessben
University
ya kasa o wie adwuma sam no enche da nye den no o ye adansidi
no cray
wow
no crepa
wow
and then yam nko a your other people on work Kessben group nim until say wo wi a one student one job ade bi e bo ho de ru no and no so wo ho ma until say wo wi a enye e mo bi nse wadwen say wo wi university na unya school and I say wo wi enye no cre until say unya ba Kessben University dia yanko any the only private university your radio station how ye media and communication obetmen your practicals or radio station akasa 87.7 evergreen e wo contingency ti say o ba Kessben University Ke the nyoma na wo
and yet tutorials no kwanya theoretical practical aspects no home the aye studio bia no e bi
same thing so so
ho bibia bi
wo here bia bi wo no
wow nti nya se ye tumre ni akire right nti that is Kessben University now ebia na obi pass it advice be na de be ma no anase obi ho no ma afin and results aba there futu na de be ma also almost send results ni mra
via WhatsApp
yen sense na ma no so bi na
0501 63 73 83 and your WhatsApp line
0501 63
73
83 into the oka 678 ni na fa 3 so 3 na yen that's right
it's the make culture or money say say we school say we try you say we ntwa o nim de hu here me I always say the gap between the rich and the poor education because say unya nim de na e na obeben obi asebi o kakra wo no ho na wo nya kakra pone it so person oben atitiri wa usua de na do nim de no enso apone kakra firi wo mu it say we school nko ade a entina fie to our disua so entina me ka say ye de nhyehyɛ ato say one ntwa kra na Kessben University you kwan bi e betima fa so a betima bon se unya A1 to E8 entina fie ma me papa e ma me nua ne entina fie se wan pass mo mi ka se wan science wan twa we into entina fie ma ne for resource ne send dey here titiru pa no maybe psychologically no kompo ma kra na ye down but mo ye hu resource na e be ma ye hu de o se onye na ne nso so aboa no ke o de betima ka fa
de e wo ho no nti that's right enti na che se oba ha no ma meant na fi say they will try bia
fabra
from A1 to C6 mo ho
ye ho
afi onya D7 bra obenya course aye
no kre E8 campus and so kan
E8 kra bra obenya course aba mature fo nyina amra
ma 25 years and above
okay
and so betimi aba and to know where city campus say and so the any say na team so when you 25 years and above na say we SHS and no and she share kakra wo ho ni say oba e be nyoma kakra bi na account but say wan twa kra na o de bra
what the
25 year oh yeah matured applicant bra Kessben University and won she bi aka bia no ye no better na office ni aka
ti mu de mu nyim unyi to twene obi aba mbaje mo
essence my for crap do na ya tiasefo
anyway it's we Kessben University yes see courses ni bi courses be na ye wo honom no
your BSc business administration option is accounting banking and finance human resource management and marketing your 4 way and specializations no
BSc
business administration accounting finance human resources and marketing and BSc Information and Communication Technology. And BA Media and Communication Studies. These 3 programs in any diploma. And also diploma no ko main campus regular. That's Monday to Friday. And a degree no any susu bi main campus. Na bi city campus. Enti degree na mabo bossui and also bit my be wo han we say as mature applicants e city campus o sit as that house and new programs na ba no you want BSc nursing BSc midwifery and you computer science with entrepreneurship
computer science with entrepreneurship and also
and you BA politics and international relations and no crack this program we say you person won koye law wetimi dey afa hanum say na say we are wakwakoto wa law so
hu amanyo sem ne said ye camera ne nkro ne ba na wetim de akwakoye law wow
and you BA public administration and leadership studies and also so ho
ti we programs
ya dia ba
mo ye enso honom no affiliated to Kwame
University of Science and Technology obi we say Kwame Tech
and Kwame Tech na ebo
certificate ne dey difference be anim
okay right you better see that's say and Kessben University for nti ye admissions na consider by
ye gusu ayeje ye ntu ya opnum debia because there were 2 ways of intake your genuine intake in September until say when me amba January dey a ebetimi agi ato na watwen September no but debia e be happen ato no
wow until mu dey muntu
ya ntu ya bi
ya me sham
that's it
right so Kessben University for ena oti womo enkano cause se results na ba why for release results nti obetimi aba na afei course na wabobo so no wetimi aba abeye bi netimi ama wadwuma ama wayo going forward ewo eye wasetena ne wabrabo mo de kan de atodwa se ebe adwuma sem dia nsuro ho cause Kessben so nti obetimi anya baby enso etimi ewra na etimi aboa wo kan kro eno enso eho ensem enso eno no right enti ye to aso high Kessben 93.3 eso ena yede etudwa still meje wo comments ewo the state of the nation's address Nanado Dankwah Akufo-Addo representing the last state of the nation's address. Yeah, and that Dankwah Akufo-Addo representing our Parliament House. Now, saying and also expecting from the president. Say, what is the state of Ghana now? Proud to, and I say before the end of the year, Medicain Eddie Atu Egram say na economy up the say it was rising somewhere around 7.3% and na a pija nimu and so na de and so and so no right enti ma yen cost so na fi yen other stories kakra and also abane mfa entudwa obekaya and nansa and ebetodwa say Cantamanto market eja atoma enra yedi nkomo ekoho na chese bibia ho bia ahye dwerebe na amafo susu se eye asen na empenfo bi di oma no atosa ensem no emu na empenfo di oma no atomu di definitely na it needs to be looked into yenhwemu eye na yenhwe sesen enetie in the first place again e beka onipa dasani se ni nua adwuma a woyo de bia sebi otena na odidie na onipa dasani ebe hyeda edi eja akoto se eho enhye. That is one question we are asking because yenim se Honorable Vincent Asifua e de abetudwa se eye nipa e na ahyeda ahye eye Cantamanto market asamwajan enso edna no atum ebi and the Minister for Greater Accra one also akabi say a year every year and asasem no esie yanko tie Greater Accra Minister no sem na sana yaba beto aso ewa ha.
I can't this annual ritual is becoming too many. It's becoming too much. It's becoming too much. I can't even know how to express it. This is so bad, so miserable. Oh, the owners of this land is the Ghana Railway Corporation, Regional Coordinating Council, and the Metropolitan Assembly. We have no one here. So when you accuse us wrongly, it becomes a bit difficult for us. We are here to empathize with the people. Every year, these things have been going on. And I'm asking my commander, what have been the help that we've been given? Because they're supposed to have night watchmen. And they should know that within this same period is where these fires, come along. So what have been the intelligence? What have they been doing in their night patrols and all that? What have they been doing? This is an issue that the police can help us to unravel. President Mama's government should look at these people. By this time, the fire service and the police should be able to take statistics of all those who are here and get the data ready, whatever they are selling. And people should not also exaggerate things that they don't have. They say they have. They should be sincere and make sure that they give the right information to assist the fire.
Anyway, see, we the Greater Accra Minister and Odi and some Ede Atudwa. So, nipa da sini ebe sheda na Odi eja kotu bebi aninua edidi. And they Christmas as soon ye mean some of we break or bob besia and the be share omo edwanumu se beye and na se nipa boni se sanatia se nipa boni ebe sheda afeja na onu ni nua bebi odidi na odi jana kotoa ene polisifoɔ ene omoya hwehwemu a eyeye no wo mo enye hwehwemu na yenhu se eye no korɛ se onipa da sani ene sheda esoja se market no enhye anase a natural course ene ma eja no ebaye na wa ka se wo maame bi a sebi we amafofu ebefa ho ayade ne wo mo bewuo enya asem kuma na that's what has come and they as a moja na no atum and they Vincent Asefua na no atum say omohwe se de nema na ekona aha nipa da sani na be bi se MPP for na NDC for na bi na akoshe kira mo yesa me amanfo asem mo ka na me report whatever the situation is. The authorities that are in charge of those things, should make sure, say, the necessary investigations to see or to look at the cause of this fire and what actually caused the fire. Now, if there are any perpetrators, yanka se we India manako akoda, yamamrano, enye juma said there was say a year and I think say ebasa that annual ritual etesi ewo ye mem ha say afibia besi ana say eya annual say afibia so a this edwum ehye and also efiri hefa so that is it ewo hono and ya ka say mame enkai press release ya ansana ya ba behwe committee ana MPP for atie na yenni eho enkomo we Ashanti Regional Communications Bureau also for immediate release. The Ashanti Regional Minister must halt his shameful attempt to commission the uncompleted Mahamas 250-bed Ashanti Regional Hospital at Sewia. It has come to our attention that Ashanti Regional Minister Mr. Simon Osei-Mensah is making efforts to commission the uncompleted 250-bed Ashanti Regional Hospital in Sewia, despite overwhelming evidence that the project is far from completion. The blatant act of deception is a desperate attempt to mask the inefficiencies of the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia-led MPP government, which has failed to complete any of the significant health infrastructure projects inherited from the visionary Mahama Emi-Sa'ata administration in the Ashanti region. It is worth recalling that this hospital project was initiated under the leadership of President John Dramani Mahama, who performed the sword-cutting ceremony in 2015. The project was originally scheduled to complete within 20 months. However, it is regrettable that despite being at an advanced stage of completion when President Mahama left office in 2016, the project was left to deteriorate under the MPP government for nearly 8 years with no meaningful progress made. Shockingly, just 3 days before their exit, the Ashanti Regional Minister has announced plans to commission this uncompleted hospital. This move is a disingenuous effort to create a false impression of having completed all inherited health projects in the region. The people of the Ashanti region deserves answers to several pressing questions. One, why did President Akufo-Addo during his commissioning spree in the Ashanti region a month ago, before the elections, not commission the 250-bed Ashanti Regional Hospital if it was indeed ready for use? Two, why is President Akufo-Addo delegating the commissioning of a supposedly completed 250-bed regional hospital to the Ashanti Regional Minister while he personally commissioned a much smaller 40-bed district hospital in Sabronum? These questions expose the deceit and lack of commitment that have characterized the MPP government's approach to critical health infrastructure in the Ashanti region. It is abundantly clear that the MPP and particularly the Ashanti Regional Minister have not learned any lessons from their humiliating electoral defeat in the just ended elections. Their penchant for engaging in acts of dishonesty and tokenism continues to undermine their credibility and trustworthiness. We urge the good people of the Ashanti region to disregard the planned commissioning of the uncompleted Ashanti Regional Hospital at Sewia. This shameful act is nothing more than a sham and an insult to the intelligence of the region's residents. The health and well-being of Ghanaians must never be sacrificed on the altar of political expediency. Sign, Abbas Nuruddin Esquire. And Oduwe Ababonting. Now, Uchema, we a communication bureau, Ashanti Regional Communication Bureau, and Omode and some way, and so Ababeto Abonting said, Omo who said the Ashanti Regional Minister, Yera Simon or say Mensam, I crowd say, as a real hospital, or whom say Umu according to the release. Na Okwako Commission, I can't name na or say a new Sam. Ense emfra se emfie nwotwe a omotena so enyina omantimi amfa nye hospital no hwe na ye ne ya aka na mo afri aban mu na Simon Osemensa honorable eko no akwa machine hospital no na hospital project no former president president elect President Mahama na ono na ede aso ebofom se yensi so wo free abemu na we see hospital kodum pempen so bia o senka MPP aban no eto aso den so mentimi anto aso na eyom wonwa yese na Dankwah Kufuado encheye na obefa asante mantem hon ma opriebi projects ahodo nyina no na senka ye wie ese huade na adenti na wamia no ye question ba ko musa the tosumi no say adenti na wagya sa hospital no e de ama the minister of the region say onu mom ena enko bi ano so mo mpene toto mpene no a omunyai na sa hospital no enter ne baby na de o hyase no ba waba aba abewie ekua pc asare bedi akon
abra
oho ye
na mi adom na nso e
ya mi adom so me ho ye
ofa nyumra no pay mo ache
ofa
ofa kafra hododo yeah
this Christmas when ni Christmas no
Christmas udi drink as ya ta
ni
o say ma fi na hododo so hard
ofa me fie si
I want them 2 minutes
what's it
2 minutes
ofa we should speed recovery
Oko di Christmas na uzuni. O crowd also konsiamu.
Aso konsiamu.
Na nsiamu ko ba ye. Nsiamu no oko die. Na nsiamu no nso konsiamu no. Wa konsiamu no kese ko pa. Aba ya me so de ati.
O nya me sa de. Next week
because adwuma na afi ya ba be ye no.
Enya adwuma wa.
Anti wo yare bia yare ni nyina ne ya wodo yi.
Kwa ofa to chire o.
Ofa wo yare na yare ni nyina mani free ho because adwuma na Baba no different one next month Monday ekono enya de ketwa etimsraw adaruma atime inu haba ne de yar ni na na sa yar
ni na mepie mpo
manyina nko na fere yesa say gidi no so beka sorry bia cham na o ka cham me ofa unze o ka mi mfi 100 de kam de yo
I don't know how
na also yar ni na kam sisa omla djuma na
utwa na tum
yeah etim sam do djuma na dia sam ento ofa misraw na me say yare ati
akwa we twotwe musu owurade yakopọ ye
me ba hu na be adwan ye nkoda
hwimi musu anopa awia enwumre anopa
ye tiefo ni ahwefo hia ye ai enti da wa cho hodin na me so ba da okay ai
committee
no
Kantamanto Jano
yeah okay 2012
yeah
the same thing happened. And also, see,
Jurebe, pink, Korean for Biho.
See, I say, a man who can't be so, but not until the end, almost say, go for somebody home, a bay more. In the morning, or more, no one to find yet.
This is almost no to
it don't buy a bass are not almost as per se. A young co-phobia said that, Edith to her. Now, money I didn't pa. Jadifo no say omompene e ma sanko whoever a person obeje ho na ode ho ye mo no na omuso emaso nto omuso timi gina pa akonkoden ema eno ntwa maso ntiri aban no koso de ho ema wo no na ahwe na dia asi na hwe interviews a omo ewo ho Jadifo no wo ho omo ka nyina kire se eyenkofo bi na sra bopo Mr. Enre ye Stores Malodu makofa nyoma aba
enro ya alodu ne ma
o se mpabwa no de ne bo foforo na ye 400 Ghana cedis enro ya wawie ofire oduru fie 10 pm ebo 2 a.m. near friends say a horse. What no worker said, somebody some hologram for man, my years for the minion never flow.
And not the bear horn when you're home.
It will share consistently. One more I victims at the phone one. Omunina can the same story.
To be a
master that said, on Bessiho. Nom to Haman for. And now
say and see because as some they see a can. They are no neck.
2019. Easter Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Kumasi Central Market, Asaf Market. The same thing. And the jacket semi and sashi yeah, if yada, Mimenda, Kwesiada. Nina is out.
Yeah.
Am I even 5 cents for club? I say, Asin, also say, Bopa, Bopayo, yeah. Almost say, Omunte is or more investigation. Say, Omka was on Kofa, on to Jago. Just say, Kofa, a shas, said, I said, on Bessiho. Na saa suspected accident case na kusi say e o menwa saa asem ba gidigidi na ye nyina dia hoodin be 1 week 2 weeks ni aka ye kan wi no
akoda
say e kwan be le fa so ba the say sakra ka say yati committee say investigation any ada Ghana for akoda ye musa investigation the outcome of the investigation the cost of it say ye musa bio o ma ye timu no ya wie kra na so bo kra na ide abo bi say we na afena no so dwatwa hene fon so fabem dwatwa fon so fabem enti enya hwe ya fam nyame enya hwe
na wa shada shi obi ade se fam nyame
na yakọ sometimes very pathetic.
I will entreat those who are in China some investigation say omunke nkosi ase.
Just now investigation no one mun outgoing government and I say incoming.
Say body
because so no before the bandits before before
yes.
Say omukra say and this for say omopese hardship eba abanya eba yusuntina omasa say omadwin say omobehye the major marketer e wo omam haramo afi omo kokran so this the incoming government say omo so na said those packets ni na no omo say yan people for na wo hono mutino on dey say omo no na I mean in some way omo ai no say timu sa asam ne bada si amfe asam no yanka na ye ka onpakro no a ode asam ne ba na ha adwin o attack the messenger it becomes problematic.
Yeah, attack the message.
The message.
Yes.
The message no say to me daily, but messenger no, and I said, yeah, your consult. They never na asam na
focus. Yeah.
Shift focus. O man no en kwe anymore. She take Christmas Eve here. We could cry my. O mo ko school fees. E ko tua. O mo ko bosia. O mo ko junior.
O mo ko
abegum. Na asem we sia. Now to say, oh na asi bubro jurube.
Containers ne kra.
Oh, kantaman to hot alcohol pa. Tete de ne wa kra ni tire ta alcohol. O say me
ko ha che kakra. Na meta alcohol. In fact me here shoe bia edemu a na ma sheda afa ho. Na makope bi.
So perfume papa perfume ankasa perfume papa ni binya Dubai no ide papa ni bi pa no ani shoe ankasa ani South no bibi aha and I want to hono structure no na akwa Central Market structure no pepe it's a somewhere
shisa
the for yankopon and just more what I know the papa I know the pa it is almost suspected asking be wo mo investigate 2019 na making 22nd April
dey ko see
yeah, fancy now you're the Yemra MPP for Omo
committee ni so. Okay. Boss way. Na me boss na.
You just no interview no. The reason why I can't here Omo startup committee no.
All right.
Na there no the man Omo so Omo
you we need to do introspections. We are not happy about our performance and we feel that we need to do introspection to really ascertain what went wrong. So in the wisdom of the National Council, 11-member committee has been put in place, made up of people with rich and experienced background, some from the academia, some from the research outfit of the party, some former members of parliament, and some former national, regional, and constituency officers. The mandate that has been given to them are in about 4 folds. The first one is to review the party's internal activities from selection or elections of polling station executives through to electoral area coordinators, constituency officers, regional officers, and national officers, presidential primaries, and parliamentary primaries. They are supposed to do a review of how all these activities were conducted. Then again,
anyway, the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Justin Frimpong Kudua Nsema Ode Atu Edwa Eno. Nti committee no. Yeah. Say ena etie membership no. Right Honorable Professor Mike Okwe ono chairman. Okay. Ono yeti training. Afei Emeritus Professor Emerita. Okay. Professor Ya Intiamwa Bedu. Member to say training in pa.
Se Bedu Professor pa me so kan no.
Aye.
Intiamwa committee.
Aye.
So in Jama committee.
Aye.
Monument.
Aye.
Okay.
Professor Kofi Osei Ekyoko formal friends no okay news me ba.
Yeah.
And then you know. Right. Kofi Osei Ekyoko. Member Professor Samuel Bet Bwedi Kusi a member. The professors no necessary. Professors Mako miensa and 9 and 9 omne di kind. Yeah. Afei Dr. Felix Yamwa member. Dr. Joseph Ejapon Damwa, member. Mr. F.F. Anto. Yeah. And also ba santimantemwa
national now is third vice
chairman. Mr. Kweku Domfe, a member. Honorable Gifty Kusi, a member. Honorable Abdullahi Abanga, a member. And afei Seidu Nasigri Esquire, member. And William Yamwa, honorary secretary. And assign a member at the Emma committee. No. Now let's look at the composition of this committee and more terms of references. No. Now you said you see more within 3 months. Yeah. Now the kind internal elections. No. Now almost some come before some of internal wranglings. Almost sign adia potia Emma party no edi enjo.
That's right. Bibi dey say dey bia so mo. Na me ya na me problem here. Committee a lawyer for doors was so. Said him the for doors was so. To make a conclusion on a statement and I said punctuation. Yana become yana annoyed because most doors. Oh, the conclusion yana annoyed.
What's that?
Yana annoyed.
When you say they are able to conclude, so you conclude
Yes. But you much. Because can't someone no ebia so far from the law perspective. Not so far from this aspect. I feel that
language
the word no crown. It's a zebra, but it's all good. We hear and in the four more committee so. Yeah. Now, not me can say Professor Maakye Kwe. Papa why am
but the mind is still intact.
But why am
okay.
Now, obviously, Sadia and Son of Muncha same free Kwabena.
Nah, almost heard the bandit.
So,
would they have time to go through all the constituencies?
Oh, no, but
and
they have to.
We'll say some of the problems they run through.
Yes.
Run through all the constituencies. Some of the issues now, all right there. But meaning what your mind tells you. Though from friends saying, there are certain things on SISO.
Yeah. Oh yes, they'll call them, they'll invite them. Definitely everyone be invite executives no. And if for them call a form for reconciliation. I think 2020 after more primaries now, so Santa region omo friend go media house for bi kra koi eko kai I mean also omo eko enya only political parties no so we no so wo pe no pa omo nya party members omo nya executives I feel say if you be call or be classify as a lay persons omo mom na omo betimi enya ade potia eboa man people for etimi lose aba we poto real tantan sa no
omo concentrate on party people no
so person unya the right in party these are people also come ho any party for no
on the ordinary people no
yes no the electorate omo na some come ho.
Some of the things I'm already meaning say whether you buy Twitter and I say you buy in Twitter a kwan omo faso a omo yi omo members are represent omo on the party ticket when it comes to parliamentarians a kwan omo faso a omo ye no this elections yet a ho ensema hodo bebre say some of them say mokwa ye may be fridge ye may be cookers ye may be in the man na mu wi a mo de na brain say yen koto aba emfa ema wo mo
kabla say nina no amount to vote buying and I vote buying so Ghana politics no won say
you can on
that is it and you know as far as say obi vote buying na as a speculation a hearsay perception obi ntimi nkoi me kai konongo a office of special prosecutor start ni dia bia okay say the CEO for NEP the member of parliament ora Kwabena nyimadu report no ehun se bekosi say okay adjura ndc ni dia no onzo akoto sika gu ye eno so hun se bekosi say it is our vote buying no perception ye dia no ye dimi fa sense ye boso ka say as much say meni sika se nam koto abama no de bia ye kana sa because ye mra no emma kwan disenka ye mra no ene omo yes no ombetimi do mo na si fom ahwe se edebon tim maso dia
it goes on
nimsam no when na etimi akọ report okoji ye no when we dey call the law enforcers no na say enforcement na say law agents no say we say no dem am say mfa nkoto aba no enti emra no etia no mo mfre no na won hwehwe na mo nini what be that unti bi enti say emra no entimi emfa obi mfanya scapegoat no dia sa na bekoso ena say omo se omo bie mu kra ama obi atu bia Kwabena okokosia community bi na okosia delegates no okosia party for no a omo wi a omo de kan ba yo
obemo mfu
enti munyifu emfa nko
obemo mo lunch
enti so obi se okọ adwuma okodi pa de bia pa de mark 50 cedis na so onya na adwuma okọ no o metra tintie o na owi aso onko sa
na okwa o market 10,000
na ayi the next lessons are general lessons are in here to crowd omunjeska general lessons are Ghana for yen nyina yesi etwabani bi no omunjeska that be so
is it worth it
and it make it to say yesi ye biem electoral college no ye biem obi abeto bi and be boama sketcha no eto atwa no enye no kra I don't buy me no mo aso mo that it make it yourself, but they will still pay the money.
And what is the way forward?
The way forward, they say, and then I got on
okay.
And now, or more bano. And then I back say, the education, electoral education, no form. Electoral education, our form. Now, who can catch on go for say, MP also bad a bear coin. You should say, MP, the Oka, who coin. We are development of your friends, we are agent of development. Oka was some rock of boy, Messemra. Now, Koya, who say, Okuna, who didn't nipa 10, echo military. Nipa 20 echo fire nipa 100 echo police na enti they also no who dey do us for hene oko primaries no ekwan we why pictures na dey nam me na me esa kwan we na me esa kwan we
ti already na deviate
enti that is that it say ya o want me am an kire mu an train omo de so omo ye eni abato de nipa o said ne ba nipa o said na ka be sta so omo ye du omo ni mu no ye na Jesus kan ma no say onfa nko but how to there omo be there omo na breska
yeah
see for monko
that is the opposite of it yeah opposite of what they are omo be develop
enti sa na tie
na ya ka kire because sika no baby okoyi ba ye no also ten ade
enti say enya the proper education and proper understanding of yen politics no na area no ha na sika no enye peyo sa na be ko e be set up committee sa na 19.
So meaning this committee no
chasing the elephant to the bush no I don't know the committee omunya bi
this committee no me tio kasa be news sa na katia but you betimi a kire mu ye adwuma ombeye no onni edi da so wo mu
ombeye wie but na be furu ba ombeye wie a edien a be furu ba e edien a no say electoral college no say emiem
they be ba
no ye bia mu wie a what next.
Now, if they know this now, I then also set a committee to investigate all these things.
But say, you know, what it is here, you can't and never be a cause of lose elections. But so, what set a committee, and no, what missing a specific. What I say, starts a research.
Yeah,
and what missing a poor who say, you
now see the poor, I'm on fine. Now, the body.
Oh, someone is always Nakroma call investors, research do doesn't any Kroma.
A lot of them.
Now, Ukrawi, I say, well, why is it me cry too?
My 3.
Miss Mayo 2. And you say, findings now.
My 4.
Why 4? And you findings now way. That
at the library ho.
Huh? You will remember my emphasis in here. But how could Hana almost as a book say, your research,
yeah.
But how do you free crown so? You find your shade. No, I say, I need go cry, you the bones of Henry.
I see.
It's me there. Amunya. Now, who at the who at the party are more Louisiana. Somebody you, some you can't afford it. Or how government the Kakasachi was a room 8 years now, who must on doors to do.
I want know some real research in the fact.
Baby,
I'm from introspection from 2004, 2008. Bana omo hwa de property a e ma ne sie.
Kwabena enti da ben na wo why en kokoda? Why en kokoda? Why en onwanda? Onwanda. Okay. Wakoka otukosua ma wo. Eton. Esa hwane ma wo ton kokoma no. Se wo de dwane ba. Edwane no nyo na mo bibidi bebebe.
So na man ono kra de kan ma no.
Good. Na de enti na am your four okrum ha de. Region constituency a e ma vote e bua wo ma yo elections no. Edu say wo che development now. O yinida. O cash cow. I don't know
they know the problem.
I don't know how many be ni. You
they know the problem.
You know when you tell them about
committee so.
O cash cow there.
Aboka.
Edu woni mo nyina. O ma catch now and they were telling you.
You say you.
I'm going to tell you, I'm forces to say, whoa, who cried about in the Ukraine, now they are Kukromotino. Oh, my dear, I'm do but what won't try die. It's and some you know, Omunim. I can't region for now, and this is why bombs of Boab take room. I said, Mosoya, and people for say, Mona, Motra, Bama, or Mo, Edim, Kunim, or Ghana, Henna. Omo ba almost central market back up you almost see any this for be see ba no but we see and time into phase 2 no omo ba 8 good years omo say camp so mutimi wie mo so see edwa no dwadie no ya santimamu ena dwadie no ewo enti mo ba be boa ma santiman no mkora so MPP for pa enti mo boa mo tuo mo afro ya
I see
le dwa back up the 8 good years
still am
mutimi anwie grow from market since 2007 up to date
18 years na ekoi
mo say mo start project na say ndc for ba o mu nwie okay ndc for better so 8 years o mo nwie na mo so better so 8 years na mo start free mo aben mo no de na mo ye fa ho say ka see kika ni bebebre original amount 1.7 million votes
also mo frɛ
that be the same one here region amount eto aba amount 1.7 million votes
ya tutu na say
and it will be council 6 to 7 regions
abem
nessa who 2020 elections in this region here MPP e come to me anko second term
yeah
first time no o ma hu hwe second term na mo ba na e ka da ka do be ni nyina ma ho odin nyina mo de ba no mo ye dai if it draws here no the leader from the World Bank the so-called World Bank no muko ye ku na me say be ba ho leadership number leadership from we parliament you know minority leader no mu we buso am kokos no santi kokos no omu bu afu bruta om kra zu kra say the next executive krambo aton om also there's a big betrayal Asante Caucus no. Mo bra. Eti committee no dia omunim dia ntie nam so a omuluso aba no. Omunim
enye committee tie bia.
Enye committee tie bia.
Do metimi enya the specifics.
That is it.
Na abwa right. But omunim the reason why omuluso aba no.
Na unim committee no eba no. Ai leadership no. Sir Honorable Alexander Kwabena Afenyo Markins on the minority leader.
Yeah.
Good. And Honorable Patricia Appiaje, deputy minority leader. Honorable Anodompre, minority chiefship. And Honorable Habib Idrisu, first deputy minority chief. And Honorable Jerry Ahmed Saib, on the second deputy minority chief.
Yeah.
Now Hana Ntokwano Abenye. Na Kwabena Sanka me kai MP baako statement wodi ato omo platform so pa akere wo a
me se be film
say omo say to say empedifo class because what's the caucus no echo meeting what now the Asante region the majority
in terms of MPs
so because I say omo no pe the deputy speaker from the Asante region and the chiefship from the Asante region. These two
deputy speaker from the Asante region and a chief whip from the Asante region. They're no more power.
They're no more big. We now kwatna say
a
plan say this is what they are going to go with it. Omoko ya. Na unhwe. MPB so first of all, remember part. You are very selfish and a big betrayer to Ashanti Caucus and Council. It's about you and not what we all stand for.
Okay.
In 2008, when we lost elections, Ashanti came together and took the minority leader. Today, you, Kodia and NB, have sold us the region with the largest caucus for just a deputy leader. In our caucus meeting, why didn't you argue for the leader it would have brought matter to rest? You sat until a determination of what we wanted was established. So for all our toil and suffering, Ashanti was not fit for leader nor chiefship. Now you say, now what really is our value for just deputy minority leader? You have never spoken on any issue with this position on the floor, nor led any business. This is totally shameful, a role for a distinguished group of ours. I thought Honorable Osei Chairman Sabonsu suffered a coup d'etat in the hands of Afenyo, Kodia, and President Kufuor, and this was the time to correct it. What really is the sense of Ashanti in the hands of a Kufuor and Achim Mafia? Adam Kato said, Honorable Chairman Sabonsu, it was a coup.
Yeah.
Almost say, sir, my man, Patricia PJ. So open leader no. So that we fight for you as the leader.
Yes.
Nigga from Asante region, the amount.
But when you know
I don't say we are chiefship no. The committees are back Kosonia that no now place you or behind the committee Kosonia. Now almost say even when they were in the power. Asante region crowd MPs no month bian lobby month bian president bian fama. Then na position no a ship no e betimi abo because down the three key leaders are one hormone no the speaker, the deputy speaker, the leader and the chiefship. Ba ko claim for Asante region omonya. And I say tell no majority leader crowd no. Mama part one bian so crowd on the floor of parliament. But deputy no. One bian
one council bia.
Now the caucus Omunihwe.
Ebe yiro.
And to Kwaba, now
and then almost sovereign as
and to Kwaba. Madam Maakye bra. I've told you. Some people did the other job. When there's no fight, there's no peace. Me no, I am the so moko.
No more settle differences.
Good. So be wow, also do the idea. Only the bunny. Na so good to be ma. After that mu na ma asundwaba.
I see.
Baba na omokon. Sanso na national treasury so catch but me campaign team so say they should come and register account.
Yeah.
Campaign money no. Enti when you na eka ho bi. She say omusu. The majority the
caucus. Yes about this time.
About this time.
na almost solve differences.
That's right.
Put themselves together. Na afi almost forge ahead for the next elections. Na ekobase mamusa wo because eba amanyesem no mo. Ekobase se eyetwe because they are ko dey ekoyetwe mamentwe. Mpanyifo party no, what are they doing? Me campaign, I'm not talking about the executives, but omo deep party ni mache ni omo tie as advisors and then what are they doing?
Okay, say ebi they advise but omo mfa. And I say bia omo advise here. On say because bia too early.
Yeah. But too early na some people.
Enti say ne basa say penifo due batimante. Eja come as ante. But official ebe kom ho se bia omumetie and I say fan go to monim na yen frame omunyina omunsiesi asem no e bia ni na ebe sa committee na omoye no but this only say they are starting focus omubu afu pa say ono omu feel say say nkofo bi be no omu ya ma wo mu to omu say that sadna ni wo mu say omu development enfamba na omu say 2028 so omu be kwa and Kaunum say, the national executives from their Ashanti region, no, bet me fighting for this kind of positions. And then more call for Ashanti region. Now come me a dinner. Say,
do you see it as a coup within the party?
Okay, Sana Omoka
against the Ashanti region.
Sana Omoka. It will be what in change beyond so Becca say, I'm partner no credit Omoka.
So because see near. It's come.
It's pa.
Wow.
But Becca was much.
Where the empty home.
Ebeba. Na the best no. Ebesi. Me dem so omonko. Omonko pre
no mo some where dey we are.
That's right.
Omo we ombeka bo.
Enti ni asa afiri akọ the national executive, the regional executives na afi ehu. Omo mpesa omo ba ompesa munya power no. Omo pray to me no. Omo call from the constituency and the regional from the national. Here we are. After 7th January.
You be here.
Do ho enkomo.
Anyway,
even say you sit up for na.
Double time kwanza. Mamusa ba kwanza no. Now with the accounts rendering na yenhwe ho so because yetete nsema hodo bebre.
I say na what say almost say ohwe mutaka na ebe the majority leader.
And also sasa ada ya
to force say to force there. Oh, no yes one no your finance minister man no.
I say buy almost nya no kure. Omba hese mbeto say nya no
kure.
Let's ba bonti ya kai almost nya no kure.
Oh za.
Anamba.
Oh za.
O man kasa.
Okay yo. Ene ye hwe. Muntaka. Ona muntaka.
Ebe majority leader.
No, but unu say the man. Chale. When he was a minority chiefship. Ono kopo ahenkra no.
Ai, oye na djuma.
Ahunu sumu no. Papa no.
Anyway.
Me say yampa. O deserve it.
Right.
Because na djuma hoti.
Anyway.
Edwuma hote no ya edwuma no asom pa.
Na speaker no nsensem no so e.
Speaker nsensem no. Say no so ho.
Yentwen.
I don't so ho.
Yentwen.
Ma bi matimo reduce.
Ono ni dia bem.
Ni dia bem.
Big time.
Matimo reduce ho. Na former speaker so
I friends saying
the security man.
Do ajeho. Enso dia piem.
Na main boss so di mu.
On dey also need di. Ya really be piem.
Don't want there. But Muntaka the majority leader. Ebe come up papa. And get bad.
Anyway.
And get bad the cry.
Anyway.
At the forcing. Back finance.
So almost changing no year and was for a purpose. Almost the renewal. Now they revert to the old guys.
They're not chairman. Chairman General Kachira will say 2024 elections is all about the economy.
Okay.
And untina almost the same the finance person.
Ababe
the leader of the minority.
Okay. So we na juma.
And then we be supposed to someone. We
Choko finance.
The brabe boa ban no.
Nombe ye na juma.
The be ye juma no ye.
Anyway.
And then part
of for raise questions about.
Oh yeah, there will be raise questions about
the character and chroniba. I'm for raise a lot of questions about that.
Bra. Obia next one. Me no say ya na me hwe wo nenso no, but me hwe the positive side no. Say was so saying the negative side na. Bra.
And this rukra obetumi polish ya na.
That's it.
Yes.
We are good to go.
All right.
And we don't need to be friends before we can work together.
Yeah.
So be a bit my year juma. Ama the teamwork na year juma na your results no. Yes, I can. And that's the most important thing.
Yeah. Say obi won nenso ana wa block de nenso ne beba no na the papa na wo no wa ma na yie
because the nenso am kan ho asem na am de beje mo de beye the leader de bia na ka asem yo emra ye pe we de so obetumi aye emra true de bia mo si na mo be kofa ade aye ne negative side ne de aba I have problem with sound man na omo ye no
see
edu de no yes so no betumi aye oba beye wie na I feel there ye mo na ba so am say after the kofa enema bi 20 years I say be see here nenso that nenso na ho na m kofa no be ye sa leader.
All right, interesting times ahead. Let's wait and see.
Oh yes.
Anyway, Medasi, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
All right, we say good morning, Mr. Host. My name is Frank from Akim Kede. Please, my little advice idea about this MPP committee is that they should start forming this from the polling stations by getting polling station committee members to constituency committee members before the final 11 national members. Okay. Ono edia ode abrene anope and so no. Right. I say good morning, Mr. Host. If Mahama carries the crown on the 7th of January 2025, he should make sure to remove all the so-called heads of all secondary schools across the country because they are hypocritical. I can't use the other words out there, but he must reappoint new heads to head SHS schools, else they will sabotage him. My question is, where were they when things were in shambles? And now they are making useless and hypocritical noise. They were all aware when our students were eating a spy food and food meant for chicken. Mahama should hold on to them head on. Nana Fin, Ewa Kaswa, and all the way are praying. We say, I want His Excellency Nana Dankwah to reflect on taxes he and his government founded, and most especially the e-levy and betting taxes respectively. The necessary cancellation must be done to them before the NDC and GDM increase the percentage rate, as he emphatically made it clear during his campaign to expunge all. Nana humbly cancel them for him in order to make his resetting agenda achievable in a haste. Good morning, KOD. Strong Amedo, South Korea, and Odiwe Abraying Ewaha. Na sitak for aji wamo edwa ti yebekwa akodi nkomo se enei oma san de omo nade na egu ho omo tamoye se omo ne aban akọ negotiation na ne manyina koso kama aban kọ ya omo se oma san de egu ho nti ekwa akodi nkomo na yahwe sentia enei omo ede nade no Eddie Egu Ehonemum. Still, your messages, your expectations from the last State of the Nation's address by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwah Ekufu Addo and all presenting. And so definitely some of the things Obeka the economy are rebounding. Definitely you see that one Obeka free SHS home and some Obeka energy home and some Obeka home and some award. Sandy Mammy and so with dear, I am sure. So beka eho ensem 1 economy sign afro aba 2 free SHS ho ensem 3 energy sector. Definitely these 3 he's going to talk about them. Ti minisitak for ebeko akwakudi enkomo na afi yahwe what caused their restriking. And as I say, anyway, you're na fe yedi enkomo enso ede afaho. Nene nyame madomewo Isaac Verbeek Mensa Vim and your friend Vim National Policy and Legal Committee. Ono ewa ha sanso ena Victoria Boafo National Treasurer. Ono so ana fe ye twense ana Vim na mbaye no. Vim na mbaye no. Paul na mbaye no. Paul. Okay. Paul Mensa Ashba Zona Chair. Mekan ya wewrem. Nti mama kwaba. Yeah. Na boko de.
Boko nsenya boko.
So I should fit de ngano zen kunimgwa.
No, ye ni zen kunimgwa enim.
So
exactly.
Anyway, SITAC friends saying Colleges of Education Teachers Association Ghana and the Trinity and SITAC. Most of them na dey go from bio.
Yɛde agu fam den.
Adenta. Mumba enkomo. Nti se mo enkwala ne nsanko school. Akono mo tena fi be yesen. Boso me be ye.
Boso me mienu kwamo
miensa so. Ena masan de agu ho.
Esa de agu ho.
Ba kono ye den na mo de to ho a. Mo san eba ya afei mo san e de to. Vic Mamisha se fenfiri ho.
Ayo. Mefa akwanya yi so achia. Ahwefo nyina ne etiefo. The titiru setag members.
Okay.
Na ya asem no areho. Na emre bi meka asem bi na me papa nso ka. Na o se ubufu na se wo tro letter impostu. Enu bi na de ene setag yakọ wie se yo. Ubufu.
Na de bufu no tro krata.
Na se wo tro krata impostu.
Enfa go post office.
Me amesi atabo Africa. Na areho se no na ene setag.
Mo bufu ye.
Ye bufu ye.
Na mo tro krata. Na mo de go post ye.
Ye de yam postu ansa. Na yam postu ansa na no na de baabi a ye.
Chire mu ye na se ba se abebu wo mu do.
Abebu wo.
Chire mu ye.
Na yen ye teacherfo bi a ye chire asuafo ade a won so sa kọ yen primary school ni JHS ekọ na won so kọ chire ade na emre kakra ni ye de wo ha na eja aban hu say ye hu won faso nti no e wo se ye trainee wona won so benya degree ampa so ye gitumu ye mu bebre ho no mo kra na nanka qualifications kra no nanka enimu nanso ye didi America ekosua ade yaba mo ne yatena se wantwi bebre se mo de ye beto university structure so nanso nhranka awrade NLC ye twetwen ya negotiations akese NLC my award since 2nd May 2023 abaymo really ama ye wie Labor Commission e de ama ye wie akase ye behu se sika yi ene da account mu migration no aye adwuma bepem nne eno ene mre bi atwam ye ne aye papa bawomia esoma ne mpanifo ne ye be share se strike ten na makono mi amagine mama mo enti me make sure say what is due you no is honored eno ho ne se obufu na ntwa letter impostu no eno na yagitu mu brel so yakọ strike na che yadwene Ghana man ho yadwene yani aye ma ye kire wonade ho enti yatwe asan na omo ma ye na wotwe mienu papa na wotwe mienu no ene yete ase ye yakọ boboso me be de wo
okay bi no mo na manko e bi na mo twen mo na manko
yakọ pa o ma frɛ ye meeting na kese chese arel
mo kwa aya de na esi what transpired omo migrate team no de no mo ka kire mo titu say ye dem beto the status of the university
exactly
na ehun nsem no say ne kosiye e na mo tena ho from a year 2023 a year May abesi 2024 se na nkomo twetwe ne tia e ma munya hotoso e wa aban mu se enye den obeye de amamo
edi kind of staff audit because na staff audit ne baaye no omo sheda aban ne sheda manipakuo bi by colleges ni nyina ebeji yen data omo gi data ni nyina wie ye no omo hu say na discrepancies kakra ewo mu enti omo kọ na omo akwakoye ni ye ampa omo kọ e omo de outcome ne by ema wona error se be mu nyina so ye correct ye enti chese nyame adom ye wie bibia na wonim drink bi ye wo menua corrections ne ye ni nyina achi no wote hwa na ene abamu mpanifo nso saa de krata aba we ya correct no problem saa wom documentation bia certificate o ye di ni nyina konso samiti ye ene ye timi de krata foforo kraba say ye mfa mai enso ye mpanifo edi yanim print cough ene a chese obi anim na ye dwene Ghana ho ni nti aya na menim ye nti aya na aban no wo ye yensa but unim say ye nkofo bebre afafa ho awu areho na bronya yi kra de ye de ye ni bio fufuo ya mi hye ye nyina ne se ye de ye wani da so bi se ene ne kine ya sika na beto ya account mu eno anti na ma hye fufuo no owi a ye mpanifo ye nam ni nyina no fufuo na na ye de ko because ye de anim se abanya woko abanya wobo ye de satagre ni ye politics even though we are citizens and we do vote but ye de politics ye de ne se abanya obeba so obekọ our core mandate is to train that is our focus and that is exactly what we are doing. And yesre bebre say yen sekan ya so ye pen ye choka ye de agu woni nyina ne say abanye yesre o in quote wasisi ya che anytime bia no shada na wafra yen esan say ye de yenye lawlessness ninti no wo kan ya gie atum ni akwatena say be sa abre de yankofo ne ka brofo bi omo say no cash no class.
Mesaba Vico na menko ye Isaac ho. Isaac. Mu boy. I say mu wo ya still your friends a bank kuria. Moya abanyi kunti ena se mudi moni breba be sua banya wo bayi so ana because abanya wokoi ena metie se Vicky ya abanya wokoi ena ne vice president Emma Ebeshia ka so within 2 weeks obaby bia mum 2 weeks no mantimi anka ho hwe aka 4 days o se 3 days na woko ena ne muso mudi moniema egu form
yo menu apen meda wase na machia o achia wahwefo nyina any sitak fo wasembusa no me de se wo ka se aka 4 days ama na free so na kire se oda so so
oda so
se ko ba se omutumi ye bibia ma yen ansa ma ye handing over mpo a na kire se de ne starting tokwa no ono ana ode ye wie
okay
na emom se ontumi nye ye de a eto aso na ye nso nya ban mpo ne ye hwe ye deal with ye employer
okay
a ye hu se wada yen winim se ye hwe documentations ne baby anoma na koduru a anka meka se strike no huhia but employer no so we akola kameka se na so din to the highest level say strike no akoye language bia one speak here on person obi push no
nya botrene yem fa no baako also hwe documentation no ene baby a akoduru na ka strike no ehu ehia fa no makwa akoduru
omo be ka kire say ye wie staff audit ye wie rationalization kire say o qualification we uko university a sa qualification no ye de moto a this is the rationalization
okay
and na afin so omo issue financial clearance omo di kan issue ba ko ma expire and no masan
eno no chiremu financial clearance no ye de
Ministry of Finance ehun say
Sefata
say ye di sika we emom and a G-Tech Ghana Education Teacher Commission wa approve sa clearance no mo di ama controller and accountant general
okay
pay them and can pay them the san can strike be any ho
inti chese paper sam no de nka bibia si aka l'agent
ye wie bibia
and ade ba ko bi wo mu de nti e ma ye hu se eye na ada no na ada ne de from May 2023 no omada this is the 4th or 3rd major strike I am back on nti no na ada no de omada da ya abre but wo hwe your friend is saying sir financial clearance pay them controller na sika ketua bi ye adwuma 2022 all year round compensation emra covid by na ye disruptive calendar no ye adwuma bro so na ye ba ha no ma na msa ade na akoye strike na ye sika ye pay no nti na ye ka ho asem no ye mpese ye be ka nsem ekoso wo colleges no ye compensation e hia no nye bi ne sika ketua na ne tuo mpo asan akoye problem
we de se be ya mimiti ha mitimi akabi amamu nti yenko ho no de na ye koso e wo colleges ni mu a enu nti sa compensation mu hunu se ye fia no ebi aka ebi kranka ye mo a enka ye de ya na koso
amenka asemba ko my sister dika kan say yet ye baby ye trainee diploma and now with the policy about say international standard issues nti with the colleges na ko degree degree no you graduated 2 batches 6 years down the line
ya kwa me me ansa so
into the same crofokro no mo trainee diploma for no see o mo trainee degree am e bi mo Russia ko ye further studies PhD for I wo PhD for omo colleges
emu areho emu esuni eyawo amubedie abene muja busua ho osua de chira de Maakye.
I mean, go to one Professor B, a director, University of Cape Coast, Institute of Education, also a lecturer or college, and combating us na yen yala once a deserve no, and ye been a university for credit deserve. Ye trainee at chere for Maakye chiradi. Say new curriculum na say conversion of colleges no, every diploma ko degree no, e wo component bi o mo frɛ no STS. Ejuma pa e ko STS no mu no. Omo ko level 100 na no mo start e observation. Me ka me kire say the outcome of STS no ene ma ye hu say ye trainee colleges of education student. It makes them unique.
STS no.
So mo be kire licensure exams na passing rate no. Colleges nam 95% no. Na university product or my bachelor no. Or my education no. No money na 45%. It tells you say practicals now which is the SCS edoso. Na juma ekomu no which is outside ade a ye kire normal one no.
Earlier can na mo ko degree say na mo STS na mo
teaching practice no mo kono once. You see mo kono 8 consecutive semesters.
Every semester.
And obia when the portfolio are all 30 from level 100 first semester to level 400 or more macro teaching. And ye adwuma no na ba say omo disrupted calendar no. Ya yes donkeys no stop. So we adwuma na say wo bra, wo feel say wa bra, you are so wind down. Enti omo ma ye 2 months compensation. Omo boss omo say 1 month. 1 month in scan ye just 3,000. And opena me braka. And no cry na ma ye hu say na da no e bro adwene ntia say sika no tua no it hasn't passed through controller
3,000 no my.
And buy of even your core striker and painful bebre bam studio bi kura can say you can say your core strike be mo be stage war against us because you're wasting quality time. You mu bi can say no crazy you waste more time all because you will say you dey need be ma pain ni bi enu nti na you call it off the strike. Na besi sabri and na ye ba so what your stories ni bi you will wonder and sometimes ya your education sector no and you be can kire say all is not well. Yes, you training the human resource. Could training students.
All is not well. Now which I'm saying because
all is not well.
Me kai said na numu hobby. You for so teachers momo call class. No mo say class in the ebe ko. Name mum. They be pie from mpacho chire homo ebi na mo ye ya na.
Oh. Yet ten kwala ne de. Ye nuanom kra wom bi.
Okay.
Ye ma wom.
And you know, all is not well, no. Bogs down to the welfare. I say, be move. Well, you can't say.
But what dear, my member more. What do you say, Minia? Sad time, ni me ya record that hospital spending more than 6,000. Now, the area when they say, Nipa me nene chere IT. Now we too quite kakra.
Follow the
me chere level 100. Level 200, 2 courses. Level 300, 2 courses. Level 400, 2 courses. Or babako. Me principal crash that frame me chair, my dear. Me na. Ahumachi nyina na miti class. Ebu on my bare 4 na my 3 students. Mombra na yenko. When I start in the morning, I close around 8 p.m. Where me timetable, me the sample ma ebrewa. Kabe se na emu are
mo aka sakura na mo nwene mo ho mo dwene in that
mission. Ya Ghana na ye meye wo school ya ho. Enso sa na
all in the name of say ye behwe mu yi na ne ma tin.
Asem no aka no. Nti all is
not well.
All is not well.
And yet classroom there na.
Dabi.
Okay. Hold there ya from mu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na licensure exam
na ya say ye was stakeholders bi mu. Wasanka omunim ya asem no mu omuka bi. Ye wo prank of 4 and ye wo GTech. But e come here say more information omo de ma ye no. And aso omo de ma public no. Obi omo tumi ka asem e say yezika no podi omo tua ma ye hye ye botom.
I didn't get this because money omo let until you know what is going on. And I say I don't want to think the way I want to. I'm thinking anyway.
Think that way because there was a wodwene sa akwa no so say nwanwa mo na ye ne motewa ne ye train na mu hu bra ye bere enso oba ye nim obi aka ne pen say I'm pleasing my superior.
Okay.
Enti no
I political are colored with politics.
So what kind of sadia ebia betumi amini sadia? Yes.
Instead send kobe hwe baby a wodana ohwe ma sebi ni employees no ehwo be hare o ma ohwe o so no be hare o no, or please see a political party or a leader.
Serious and no na major problem. Tie ba sa omo abonten no omo hu the truth. Education minister etumi ba be paint picture kama bi some time ago. Also, my visiting colleges no kwala no promo your more practicals or more colleges practicals ben. Macro teaching or was say a cocoa supervisor was strike. But you want the public to believe say everything is all right. And no be no. Okay. All is not well no. Open say paint picture say ye tu musica na momo omo ye nkwala no kromo ye practicals nti staff no striker there's no problem. Meanwhile that is not the truth. Na nti penny so I didn't know was a penny trantro. Education sector. And you can say a joke, so be making statements say, open say will say Maya, you don't need weapon, unya measures, just spoil the education sector. But that hospital near body dipanye. And you know, Minya strike in idea. And yet a Nigerson they should do what we want for us in the form of money. They see and every day be an they accumulate you. May a free May no award no arbitration award no effective date year January 2023 until we count here 2 years 24 months you read January 25 months arrears
and
individual be and they see a more accumulated sika na ma obia ka ye DAC ano enye less than 150,000 1.5 billion 150,000
everyone na mo do be saying
no 19 more 1009
wow
ya accumulate sa eduru obi as gracious so ye de anigye eje na education sector ne de omo accumulate so obi kote na outside hey teacher for na mo boss kakase ewe the thing has accumulated and no so no 6 years omo implement policy no ye twa 4 years ago so kan ye gino for 6 years na nkan ye no ne sa
mo twa 4 years ago
4 years na ye twa agu
ye de ache o ye de ache
my member airport na me ntio no so
akase ye twa agu kire se ye free be condition of service
okay
nti brand ni brand no brand bi wa eso a esam sa call for renegotiation ono na SITAC they will 2021
but before 2021 everything was okay and I still had problems for
na problems were hot there but na nti say
okay
nti na say can call for renegotiation 2022 but ono so tete de kan ya cobra sa ama 2022 ni nyina shigu etwagu ye
okay
ankosi aga nti aba say na say yesa ko nti wo hwa 2023 no ono na yene was say obeko for negotiation condition of service na one fair wages and salaries commission ono na ye kwa anom de ato a yeso kwa na ta anti ankosi aga ono na ma national labor commission ebem so omo de omo ba ma chese afa ne fa employer and employee ya omo na be settle ono omo de sa compulsory arbitral award no ba say jasom nti say na de ato ti say de minu akan nanka 2022 adwuma ye na afi mu nyina na ya anye ya home no nanka ye pe 2 months compensation pe ono no ama no my 1 month pe
1 month no buy
omoji tum
ono na ye ka so mbaji tum so betua 1 month
ono so be free so we check in here
ya ne pe 2 months
I know so ama
up to now ye ka say am say colleges ni be say 3
pen buy see this strike am come say anything a omo ya mo settle this difference NLS for no National Labor Commission for no omo ya we mo ne omo di nkomo
omo ya we
say mo be ko
notice won't mean 50 preoccupant strike
say I title say bom de mo ye enye legal ne nkro ne ba nti na mambusa sa question
ye strike ye call no
my control so kura say ye will labor expert consultant example cry was Tingami
okay
or see in the history of Ghana he has never witnessed a legitimate strike say SITAC
the call
no only a continuation of strike no
see more exhausted every avenue
strike na ye call no June 14th last year. I expanded I could do August. You called off strike. In fact, you suspended and can say it's an promises a buy. I mean, I can say the office of the vice president Frey and other stakeholders in United Transi or Muplidi. My said the can the humour brand I say the Adwari anti you to me a call.
Oh Emma.
Oh
Emma. Say no cash. No class.
Yet you first one I'm okay. Say when Fiamonia that.
But as a need baby I saw the Emma. Where dear me boy in the sister that's all. And I said, "So ne abofra ekwo fu mu so anema na ka do baby best ye. Na se do no anse na. Achiro kan onyu ni biom
anyway
in terms of we no anka te say the menu aka no de nyema am de agu akom ne promise o makini die na nka e bi anka hu hia mpo se strike but yeah gidi bi anim.
All right, and moving forward, after the strike, what next?
After the strike, and say after so much settle ya now.
There be more common strike. What next? What is your expectation now?
Oh, we expect the government, or should I say our
employer,
okay,
to do the needful. And here the arbitral was now since January 2023. I say implementing now. Or my from my year or more staff audit who the Obiadana up to now. I call strike June. I call it suspended August based on promises of making up to now. Any human. Yeah, the everyone say. Implement.
T Ekobase, there's a new government coming. Let's go for renegotiation. Let's go for whatever.
Negotiation. There's
also make because he can't want someone yet. So it's possible.
Government
from NLC arbitral award on the court order. And that you need to do is to implement
continuity.
But yes, women say it's answer government nation in tea. And what you can say sitagna NLC shares and I
anyway.
Applying from Ninti.
My main can't some kakra.
Okay.
Say a try say a co striker. Sabino a buono or an answer employer no buono teacher fool. Intimidation. 1 2 my freeze or my salary. Sano mano, I'm say a chum. And until I can say after striking what next. We are so resolute. I believe say previous strike. We are remaining.
You are striking.
Previous strike, I don't know the number of times I will invite you. And I say about studio have a cancer.
As we are once or twice, yes.
As we are speaking, other people are on maybe different places in Accra.
Yeah.
It's like everybody is angry. Into some more try some more intimidating we are. Battalion for best sorry. Into the right thing must be done. So our salary freeze intimidation. Memo mon ko kra biem sabri. Baby I do no. Mo say controller and click button no muntia eka. They should pay it. Strike when so no. We hope that it will be the shortest of all strikes.
Oh, sure.
We are expecting them to do the
BA school on the 13th.
Okay.
And now per documentation and American one sem no. Almost say January on betu ya say sika no. Yen ji omundi nti na yeko strike no.
Ono na montwa January na mra.
Hey, American say
we no okay.
Yen ji omundi
several times.
No, my
January ndi
ka
omuti no I was say utie ni ye. One say yes say strike no. O hwe pa it may affect the student for only 1 week, 5 days.
Just a more trend striking the moko.
Yeah.
By a BS school, not still a
January, or much will be a car.
Oh, and one say a resume.
But problem
strike way a warning.
The government basis and by 20th now I can
now so be anyway. Into way a warning.
Oh,
I'm so between 20th. Bamunyo muni.
Chise Sikana betum.
Ansana.
Na mahwe mi pay slips when we say I have been migrated.
Okay.
And not dear, oh ye kwa kwachira dear den. Na ante sa de ya
it continues on a bit.
Exactly.
Media for na ya mon can be Emma yen. Especially
say muntimi nkyira masem no mu yi.
So mu
say me ba ha ya makyire mu yi. Nti ase ayadwuma. But say yeti akyire na ene sita cost strike inye mo an no yom cost strike o majei o masa cost strike aden wada e bia na nsem no empie the way a was say a P. That's right. Enti say more Tom some year. Media for the autumn year on Besum. That is how it is. Enti that is it. Enti young train Emma 20th of Nemra. Near her Sabai Bitria.
Perfect.
Na no kra no ka wo bedo me yen. Na nka watimi afrem penfo ni bia man anke ni bed because e boshe no omode ahye yen no.
Munyini.
O mama ye hu se sika no mu utuo. But gidie ni ho menua. Enti se nka wo betimi kra afrem penfo ni bia man yen.
Yenya dance die wa.
Enya dance die wa se de.
Ba jo place so we nya bia no afrem mama na. Yes.
Dance no kra de. Nka dance bia anchen striker ye call no June na because no, the office of the vice president, various stakeholders,
whole office
ministers,
of the vice
president, media and employment relations.
That time, almost say about that bing.
Oh my 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That was when in friends saying August.
So September would have seen it.
Until up to yes.
September 2 weeks, you know. What did you do? Did you remind the office of the vice president?
The letters are
and a response then by
back on strike me police and legal committee chair me travel from Kumasi to Accra 9 occasions within the period of the strike Kushia NLC Kushia Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations 2 times because edu baby they say yeah radical vim omo yeah radical meanwhile na da no penny dada ayi ne nkrofo no omuye adwuma yenye ne sa we are just joking with education sector experimental education system yenye ne sa yemfa this kind of treatment in mankrofo
okay
omo ye train wo no omo ye adult scientists ana so omo ye nkwala nkanafo omo de omo to mean distinguish between opolutumi or aka we ye be ye honhom
na akota class
na ho no mo nchira ade ni ade but on adult nti wuntumi nyesa nti we say ye press enya de ye hia and I said the de maye no
in all this young students na so na hwe honum what are they saying omo na mo ko trauma de last time omo tena school enem ebi be tro finals as omo tro as omo tro how are they taking all these things send omo fa no
omo association be a friend tag na se wadi yansem na chi ye pa anytime be a bekoso bia no they write back to our employer telling them say they are not happy about what is going on na say me nua no mo beka ya even kra no omo nso do omo anu tum pa chewa ye resume ye no America here they kwacha and I remember say some of the students came to my hostel and they were like hey but inti madam after saying you be we school yes you be two problem here mu face bia na and you say hu ya say be teacher for on question na wo bisa it is telling you say omo no kra na ye training one so that some years back they also come no ma be occupy your position they are not really happy about what is going on enya kono am a teacher jumedie no nyamien ke
I know media for na me say mon kan bi maye colleges now was more resume on the 20th of November.
Okay.
Ye make key ye can ye ho say so more resume e be cause strike because no more promise no more can say October ending there no more migration to ebia. Nti ye omanye na ye omo bibie enye ye ontumi mbo mo aba. Nti ye dey an say e be cause strike. Nti ye say e be ko na no more extend rope ni no.
Yes, no more responding. That's
implied. But that is the
interpretation.
Of course. There was nothing tangible apart from this. I'll be to the general for.
The reason men on the bias in terms of more postponing.
And one say postponing. They didn't say
a major stakeholders. Wow. That's a who suspend. But we could easily imply say it was the major reason.
Most of the research more yeah, the only case so finance way now behind it. Anyway, answer the major mark on my man Sasha say still ladies first to my Sasha say Vic they na beka finally, especially to Ghanaians, omo for school students no any aban.
Yo. Me nam sa kwanya yi so esre Ghana men nyina. Wo dwene wo ma education ho say emre we ni mra ye nyina ye nsore waka na ye nka kire aban say eyo eye ye mane da achi hu hia enu nti ne ese teacher fo a won eye yensika ene migration semi modern na monyema won na ye ma no wo be school on the 13th a wontimi emra enwa na yesre Ghana fo nyina sa wo ye oman ba pa de a yesre wo fo ani hwe aban no e teacher fo say na da no adoso na so oman ebeye ya ejina akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ sɛ de menua ne kan se ye wan kyerɛ kwala de ya pane bɔne no de bɛwɔ wa o
abɛka nyina
ɛbɛka wo bia enti se do oman Ghana de a yesre aban yi aban ɛyɛ yɛne a ne ɛkyerɛ made o ɛna nyame adom abɛduru sɛ gyina bia no enti ɛbrɛ du sɛ mutwa mo ani ɛbɛhwɛ teacherfoɔ na Ghana teacherfoɔ yɛ mobɔ enti yɛ different afi kɔ yi deɛ no cash no
mamemra ɛyɛ pɔ hɔ ansa na maba ɛyɛ vim hɔ
yɛakeka bia na adɔɔso dodo aborɔ so na mene student baako kasa ɔse sɛ you see the strikes no I say mom ye nu ehun po say
ye ba
college because ye ba bia the strike na ishai e free impo say be migrate amaya aba tertiary status no no ho strikes be brave
salary kan ana salary kan
salary be kan ho a migrate o migrate dia o de call
university allowances ne other way no ena keka boom all right. Okay, obi ebusa question wa hanti na mamubusa sase no. Obi ni pakoro question na say memusa mo say we ni nyina achi no mo baji salary ana.
Yes, salary there
what we are fighting for is not as a migration.
What is striking mu no? Mo baji mo salary ana.
My okay, my main is we employee. Na say why exhaust all avenues of negotiation? We only right, I say the only right you have, ne say economic right, strike. Into say you call strike, now so non fight ne when she issues, mu say you just strike in influence so much. Say you into no say no. O person would free and someone. And no intimidation. I say, they shouldn't go there. And they are not being fair to education.
According to labor laws, you have the right to strike.
Okay.
After you have
exhausted all the avenues. Anyway.
Into the labor law,
into the
and to the American say, Abano, I feel equid, and I feel the MC Abro Sunti, 1 year, the SSO, Rodney Becker, 1 year, the need for. Na, waya. Asumji Emra, you know, they want to say, "Time be a teacher for their cost striker." You say damage control. You say, you what Timas from Kuma, actually, I additional for Ninti. You to tell them in your back and your car, and if you giddy. And today, the answer and say, a must have in CBM. The SSA or the Mayan on farmer because a court, National Labour Commission, Nash, on farm to the Onyana said,
anyway, Vim. Mamentio finally na also dey na obeka
media meka say media disready ma media no mo aso mu sisia no mo spread the message no na ye hu say strike no e won sunsan so pa say o ba wo college na say o level 400 enam say o mo implement 4 years no o mo ntumi put infrastructure in place until level 400 for no ye practice in out.
Okay.
Into one current at least
final years and the almost outside campus
practice. Our strike we as we speak is affecting them. It's because basic schools no a senior high no more be no. Into so mo say any impact what rent na 1 year no what's a rent ni due no. Now strike into what you extend there. I will follow some could yes for. Into it has multiple implications.
Okay.
And paying for employer. Yes, Reno. Untia mema timamufuo no so ndwene da say ye acting in a bad faith against a new government. No, we ye continuation of old strike.
All right.
Ye give full respect until ye suspend it, no. Into omo mpese omo be respect omo promises no. And ye reactivate. ya minister bi betuma ka say me no mako sign MOA omo ani so ono ne de no so esi ono ne de na ya sign multiple ono so andi so no yen kan de na nkyere no omo tumi di attempt that say obi a ko school awie na wa oni mpefo abetena say sign MOA na wo ya so national council akwa reject ono ne de na asi ya no so ye di so office of the vice president yen pese ye be ka na ye de BB politics bebam but utumu say yankopon so tesoro no or share e wo kwan bi so to punish nkrofo bi wo kwan bi so a you don't even see it yes ro say they should give what is due us strike no e be last 20 for mutuaka strike no be last for 5 days
all right anyway
ke pa chomamento nkra kakra mesre yen principals ya de from print off say emra eduri ye hia won omo backing ye hia won pa ye students are ye kire mo ade tag munsu ye hia mo mon sorry na ma kire fo de ye komu ne ye nye ho na mesre so achia me papa kakra honorable atabo afo popi chia obebre na ye de anim se wo mpa bo penti no ye de so ne mpa wo mpa ye ma da no pese wo mpa ye ma ye pa.
Thank you very much. That's Isaac Verbeek, Mensa, National Policy and Legal Committee Chairman. Ono ewa ha nini dinkomo Victoria Boafo, National Treasurer, NFA in Paul Mensa, Ashba Zonal Chair. You better must say, and anope say, pass it through. You better continue to the bottom of the situation. Basi was here, said the wakan, you better call. Nyakuti omonso de omobeka yanya one way da ebeko nyakuti de omonso emso wa try na emfa enti afaka waba anyway thank you very much right enti yaba homatrofo no so na ebi na monso ma kire madwen kakra but before that na yefa into a gram say na do kumawu security police school issues should not be politicized at all, because you can't tell me all heads of SHS should be replaced. The truth must be told. Food is not in schools yet. You insist schools must reopen. What food will be given to the students? The students are going today. Those who matter must bring food to the students to make their stay on campus peaceful. Na chese and also no Lawrence Boachi Ewasene Assuring Kwanta say now that the government has allocated 2.34 billion cedis for the payment of allowances and arrears in a mini budget, I'm expecting that President Akufo-Addo will make mention of the payment of NAPCO allowances in his final sooner. Happy and prosperous New Year. Okay, yeah, that's it. Also Odia Odi Abanti Yaba. Na ya bibia homatrofo no na ya de amamo na monso machire madie abanse opudu omunya botro de mema mo hate munya botro señorita 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 mamalita mamalita all right enti embia homatrofo na monso momremu na monchire madwen ewo ensam no eho 0551 99933 0551 5999933 and 0551 444 933 Obana ya pick you. So we are the State of the Nation's address. What is your expectation from the president? Amara Oyen the last State of the Nation's address no na watch what doing. Hello.
Hello, Chifu.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Inia. Itu holiday today. Mami yeki asum papa.
Sanity.
Mami ntia me mami na se anono. Kumasi entina. Ase bebia ma ofilia. Nyame ishira. Nyame adom wase. Ene bi ebedi na 3 days time no. No ye o mampani a eja obeto toniema. Na ase na nado ade ode beba de me de ni nu ade a ode beba ba me ko me brothers yi so Chifu me pese obisa wo me say like no mo ko ni enefie akopim duala no mo wi a na say continue but omunyi ma no na mento ade me pese me ka
I say continue kopim say de music be mo de continuous
Chifu I had to say eno le me de oka na ma fi na wo ba ji asika le wo me busi afọ wo me yi ase ye mum no ba wo de ma eni konti ma any the beer metros and other may as it over Jessica. One be the amount. So, new brothers here, Mutua Muyi. Yame, a country, sir. I said, I'm going to give some out and then movie scene or any pass out to our car with you. And you for boom, when some way you're moving, no more point, no more freedom. So, thank you, you know, I'm going to once a year, come on, so go to your bomb, Yamata. Put the level to SS for teachers for no more so far. And now they put in a year, and no, I already have my sister Bino. If you think about it, be a Catalan or Tono. Yeah, kind of prevent you can't say not the end. What you say, education minister, the car that can do the money you see. As you know, the car a come on to if you know, yes, Ramo, free, no matter car, now by the car. You can find my name never. Yes, the cat can say we had a car. Yes, Nancy, yes, Senior, you who quiet the past years come out.
Thank you very much. Now, I buy a continuity. I buy a diomoka. And it's a Bible for Banams on Babeswana. Well, you're ready to see. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Now, who
now, swear.
Roman Father Metia Protection.
You.
Now, what the Fisher Power?
Matimekachen.
Or call it by an Roman Father, for Father the towns and the Biamer. Every semester that power for not up to West. The MP election. What's Yacham? What you have been a public mission for him. The nutrition free President Kufuado. Me Roman Father Mekos Waka say yem tell you for no omu bebre ya to brate oka omunti ya rewi etiti say ne dia kan say yin tete di so ye gu kra bebre rapport to be university e o say greater akra city say no nya e o ma to gwesi fufram we kra say ko wie market no and wotimi ya wada intete and wotimi koye be pai run about ba plan no kra so tutu ho kra. What you have and can't mind any gun at the to a body boom. Yet, maybe you might be say. You wouldn't say, I can't community in the two about MMPP. It's the Asante, Eastern, Central, Western, any Bruno, any half for no. The movement number two about because we have capital no crew. And Yama, MPP are by a yellow. And so much to Abanata did from Fram. Next time, although look at anti-mandate, I have for this. I will. You will be able to be a idea. When you come on, but I said, go be a little Roman, the Tianwai.
Matimedasi on council hope. Right. Also with me, Abaso 0551 599 0551 444 933. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Me pastor Frost opening.
Me pastor Free Divine.
Divine kasa free.
Me pastor me kasa free when Chinwase.
Yo, Divine. And the last State of the Nations address from Nanado. They are now expecting.
Me danyamia se obo mampanyi ho ban na odine etwa ne tema obekwa ahomegi. Na madam panyimfo ase concerning CTAC strike omokoi. I think say aban no omofa teachers for granted. Obje say post teachers September 10. Post neighbor affairs August. Up till now, teachers are posted on newly posted teachers in three or more. Now, Mr. say budget here by you resume school this month here on the 8th. I was say a cocoa. You move your quine one and see baby say. Do I hear 5 months a entry and a canon? Nipan obey the Africa if it will be all aqua. The best say last State of the Nations address our president Akufo-Addo Edeban. Yen tutu ne ma yi na teachers ye ba ye ni teachers ho. Ante sa ye besi wo man mu no enye fe. Ye be sere omampanyi se address ye ode ba yi. consider teachers no more for any DI factor and former teachers.
All right, yeah, that's it. And also, Nadia, and on expectations on how he's going to address teachers. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. You're from Opening.
I'm from Opening Quarting.
Opening Quarting Casafree.
Casafree serious.
You opening, Maminti, also expectation from the State of the Nation's address, any day.
Me dear, the Empress can make a pipina, ya didn't go no. Na, me margin can be a police station chairman.
Okay.
Na ya boy, ya pa prepare no yina be bridge na. Yanka say paying for no so. On say ye kushia. Ye put no dear, ye be pay was ye home my sabi dirty work na. Ye miss school asem. Me mechi my head Dankwah school. Na me jina party num since 92. Ma kina party num sa mama wo me mama me manyini. Na no ya me kope school mu kwan. Oko office wo am so bi no ho. Oko hu obi so aseme de o me koye mama mbi ato. Nti wo pe awo 9000.
Mama obi ato.
Aha, o pade na o be koye office wo no. Struggle be ba no. O be kono na o mo se bi no ho. Una ma me driver ni so kan ho. Una ma no akohia wo nua driver so makoto ya fa me wo fase police wo mo je me 20,000. Se wo kono ye mfa ma wo de a o pe yi wonim. Shame na ma miska meme ya fa ne o de ma na obehu na akola na shi atade.
I see.
O se na de ne che nti wo me na madi chama na che sa no obehu na me elia na me hwe letire dia na me hwe no o mutimi ba me ho me ba wi school me pe scholarship amano ye dokoko yo serious papa serious ni abeka se kokoko ku ani ni ya man scholarship no na on ka no kore yes sa ni nyina ne dia dom wo kuru nti ama afedi ye beto aba no me timi ko ba bi mi amenu ya ho no akam se ma miskanza makoto because me nto mamo na me ba so ko school a anya ba bi amfa nti me nto mamo nti me de mban vo na me tu omfo se professor fo no mo de omo na na gu anim ho no be me yesa awibiem o me ka brofo enye brofo sem
all right
omo ba de na o ka se mo emisa party for ndabi yakobisa ya misa party bi kwa na yakobisa party fufuro bi ye misa police station executives no
okay
omo na be ka no kro no omo ni ye ni ye ba ku sei kitikiti sei me na me ka kro kire o.
All right, but that's, I think your point is well made. Yam picky bear 2 calls na fi yan sorry Jumedino so. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Vaje first opening.
Your friend Abigail. Aye.
Yo, maminti o Abigail.
Me ka se free kono nom.
Yo, maminti o Abigail.
Kakra me kan se the me say ansana anka kufu ado be fra kunya no so no. National country be ka me so de ba.
Okay.
That ne dia ha me pa me bompa ya tire Nyankopon se wo momod na ne ka no onyi se ska ne maye because onye se o di egu Nyankopon ni ma se.
All right.
Nyankopon kan kan so onsi asori de bia wa fa sika no so di kwesi asori dan ma Nyankopon. Nso o wansi. It is ska ne dia so de ba.
Okay.
Ana afrin so. Atitafo na wo mo yo mo sa no. Afa da bi mi ye mi de o. Mo amako school na ya mo ma school no ho manfa so e ma wo man no. No kura pa da ho ye kam si yanka sasa. Mo so mo timi nka. Na ma ye mum. Afa ko kutia mu wi a afa na mo ba beka. Na mo pese mo ya na edi nsamo ahwiegu na se yiwie no. Ebe ye den ya san hihye. Afa de mo tinya ba abantire beka se mu hia musika bi na musika bi akam. Akufo adu mentua.
But that's it. Man be him last one na fe. Yes sir, you this na fe midfield action Friday's edition Emra. Hello.
Hello.
Yes sir, good morning.
Hello Kelly.
Yes sir, good morning.
Morning on that side.
Nyame adu na so e.
The bibia nyame adu bibia ekoso boko.
The nyame ase. Maminti what expectation from the president and son of Beman's last State of the Nation address in India.
There be pa free no so say Mahama say koko no. Na wa antuye. Enti 31 na ode giye no. Ka me say na say go over 70. Eva ma akuafo na ma me ti kansere, be kwa kansere wo bre pa. E be la te konto. Omo bre. So, eti koko na dia mesrɛ no. Onto ma omo pa na anigye mmra. Ene na mesrɛ na na ado. Tawa dia o beto ya.
But that's
Na ono so ba. Ko so be huru. Na ka akuafo ani ade.
okay.
Eti kewe di na me mesrɛ no.
Yo, Mate, that's about right. You ain't been for free for be you no as soon you were sorry na fe midfield action about twaso our Kessben 93.3 Kessben television and also be live Sergio Laka and na pound for Mickey and Tony Num and your mama kanina eba na omo edi a midfield action aba abetwaso midin edi Kwabena owusu Dankwah ka se dwumadi ni nyina no ekuya PSC asare bedi ako na esi ne metri so ya de bremu ene anopa nyame adoma odi odom adum yen a ochina enso eye da foforo a yebehia yakramo ene anopa bye bye.
We'll be right back.